Thirst ass up, nigga. Fat ass had to step outside and catch a bro.
Yeah,
Shut up,
actually
nigga.
smoke a cigarette, bro.
Yeah, I bet you did. You smoking them or you
Stress
eating?
me
What one
out.
you
You
doing?
just stress. You just stress me out, bro. Why
Since
are
you
you
smoke
still
shit.
here, man? Go about your business. You want niggas to tell you bye? Keep
Mm-mm.
waiting for y'all to say bye, low key. We'll be here when you get back.
Cause you blowing me, bro. I don't like
Yeah,
niggas like
bro.
you, bro. Niggas don't know how to play
Yeah.
their role, bro. You a center, bro.
And you still here.
Cuz,
Bye,
nigga,
low
I'm
key.
doing something, nigga. Shut up. Punk ass, nigga.
No,
I
no.
move on my turn. Fuck, boy. Shut
Oh,
up.
interesting.
Shut
Interesting.
up.
There we go.
Shut up,
Musty
man.
motherfucker.
Shut up, man.
Oh, man.
Punk ass, nigga.
You say who?
Numbers to show up.
Mustang.
Alright.
Yeah. What you gonna do to him, man? That nigga say he fucking, boy. So we have 5. It's hard as hell out here. So what? Oh, you need a video? Why the fuck would you show me something if I couldn't have it then?
Welcome, everyone, to the house that Rodney built. Notre Dame Stadium, underneath the watchful eye of Touchdown Jesus, the home of the Fighting Irish. This is the type of early season game you look forward to, an opportunity to make a statement in a top 10 showdown. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Back to throw, it's Aller. Makes his connection. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
Slants against man, that wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback, timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too and got to hold on to that thing.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. From the gun, the ground game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. And it's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to him. Makes a connection. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. And the Nittany Lions move the change with some signature hard-nosed running.
Some Big Ten physicality, some Big Ten running the football. Gotta have it. Gotta start with that when you're in the Big Ten and when you're at Penn State.
Trucks through the defender. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And that is the kind of drive to start a season that is going to put a smile on your head coach's face. They were just methodical in the way they marched down the field. Awesome execution. You cannot start the season any better than that right there.
Crevice.
And no chance at a
Yeah, bro, I'm
return.
here.
They'll start this drive at their own 25. First down here for the offense. He'll do it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
To the air, it's Ramsey. Pressure coming. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Quarterback checking the play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Running it back, it's Brown. Slips through the line. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum.
I'm trying to figure out how I'm trying. This court's kind of tough, though.
To the ground. He's got it again. He's got 50 yards for them on the ground already in this first quarter. He looks as if he's ready to put up numbers.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Wide out in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a 1st down.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. 1st down.
And they try the middle of this stout defense. And
Now they don't got Ray Allen in the game no more, unless they done added it.
Room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can
That's
do
always
to
been my
create
go-to.
some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Penn State!
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the 1st half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense.
Damn,
Listen, you go into halftime.
Peach, you okay, bro?
Continue to do what you're doing. Take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the 1st half.
I look down. That's on me.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25.
Oh, man, chill out, man.
Notre Dame has the ball and
Hey,
ready
you think
to
he
get
already
moving.
can't throw the ball?
To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent.
Nothing but green ahead. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
Defense
Oh,
is
he
gonna
Notre
have their hands
Dame.
full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard
Is featuring
line.
in this party?
They're getting this guy lathered up.
Thank you, miss.
And that's a very productive first down play.
That's
and
two of
bringing
them
up
I done
second and
seen, bro.
three.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
The give to the back. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Notre Dame lines up quickly. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Makes the catch past the sticks. Not much of a 4th
shit,
down
bro.
gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now a fresh set of downs.
Give him about a yard on the play. It's down at the 10.
This is a hard defense to run to the outside against because of their speed. You saw in that last play their ability to go sideline to sideline, win at the point of attack as they shut down that sweep play.
Yeah, and it's also hard when you get in the red because
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Y'all play tonight, AJ?
As they get set to snap it just
Grab that
about
for
to
me,
reach the
MJ.
end of the quarter.
Thank you.
Quarterback on the keeper. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Looking to pass. It's Allard. Gets it out quickly. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage, and one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Shakes off the defender. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
And that's a nice stop by this defense. Nice job stopping the run, setting up 4th and inches. Listen, this is a no-brainer. If I can't get inches, I don't deserve to win. I'm coming downhill. I'm playing physical. I'm picking my play, whether it's quarterback sneak, fullback dive, whatever it is that we do great, and I'm going to get my inches.
Because of the Wi-Fi.
They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
And I don't care where you're at on the field. 4th and inches, I like me. I like my chances of getting that, running the play I feel comfortable with, getting the first down.
The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. He's looking deep. Makes the catch. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, but the defense tackles him at the 3.
Love the play call here by the offensive coordinator. You can sniff it. You can smell in the air. Blood in the water. Now we're taking a shot. You've got the athletes to go execute. Just dial it up.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
The whole point of running the quarterback on these designs behind runs is to get an extra blocker. You should be getting more movement up front. At that time, guys were getting knocked backwards, and as a result, they actually lost it.
After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Washington State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Pullman behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7.
It would have been Kemp, but you would have took it from him.
Of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job by the defensive line getting some push, making them use their resources on him. Linebacker comes free, making the backfield.
I believe I could fly. He was just trying to float in the air, bro.
To open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Ramsey. Fires to the middle. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
That's off.
Shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep.
Yeah.
It gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them. So
87 pass accuracy.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback will audible. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
And money down is where you see defenses really understand where the sticks are, play great pass defense, know what's coming, and get off the field.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play. I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Going to the ground. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a 1st down. He wants to throw. Looking for the score. And that one is picked off in the end zone. And the freshman just showed those great ball skills and snatched it right out of the air.
Yeah, bro. Like his controller's been dying for 5 minutes, bro.
You got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at 2nd down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on 1st down.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Ramsey. Getting some heat. He looks that one in nicely. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
Well, that was a weird one because I think running back screen was called, but the quarterback just saw an open receiver downfield and said to himself, hey, I got an open guy. I'm just going to take it.
He'll keep it himself. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down.
They're trying to go option, and they're trying to put that defensive end in a bind, but he's just way too athletic, and he guessed right. The quarterback was keeping the ball. He knew it and was able to make the tackle in the backfield.
The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on fourth. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Holds it in on the left. Off he goes. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close it in style with a 72-yard pass to the house.
Oh.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed.
That bounce pass working.
One deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 30. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, first and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime.
I know you're gonna be like that when your son shit. You're like, damn, all that shit came out of him.
And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent.
Hey, nigga picking at all this shit.
Go off in that first half, and moving forward now, they've got to try and take this running back away.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The Nittany Lions headed quickly to the line. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone.
Oh, man. That was enough to quit.
That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Solid return, decent field position as he goes out of bounds at the 30.
Recovered.
Here come the Irish back on offense.
Oops.
Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a 1-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down to
Try to get this championship, first one ever.
You got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Oh, that's a nice move.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Ramsey.
How is Dwight Howard? I don't know, man.
Solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Dwight Howard's a Hall of Famer?
The receivers often will run their route based
Dude, I guess I just forgot his gameplay that he was. Yeah, it's been too long. Yeah.
Pocket starts to collapse. Hit hard just as he released it on first down, and just
And
that is true.
Scared to come into the paint, bro.
That is true.
To get rid of that one. The defense was all over him.
I forgot Dwight Howard, he could play. He put on a lot of weight. He put on a lot of fucking weight, bro. Yeah. Dwight Howard.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Complete to the right. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
Well, they're able to hit the corner route. As a quarterback, when you've got an athletic tight end like that, you're sort of reading the defense's body position. If the tight end's able to get past them off the line of scrimmage and man coverage, then you're going to be throwing that corner further down the field. But if the defender's playing off because he's afraid of the speed, then you want to flatten him more like an
that was Turkaloo and shit, right? Jameer Nelson.
They're going to run it. Headed to the end zone. He's got 59 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
Trying to barge in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Good enough, huh?
They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Irish! And they kick it in for 6 more points. And the extra point.
Oh, you gotta tell me about low-key, bro. I already knew what it was. It's gonna be boring as fuck.
Get that touchdown right before the half. Build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff.
Like laughing with motherfuckers.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He's got great speed. Got a little room. And there he goes. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Penn State. Well, maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
And those guys got so much speed, they ain't scared. And you can tell, takes it out, good blocking, give them a little crease, and you could see the speed. You don't put slow guys back deep. You don't see Jesse Palmer returning kicks. No. You see the fast guys, and you see an open space, and boom.
Definitely coming forward.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
Damn. Good pass, CPU.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. To the air, it's Ramsey. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
That is a good omen for this defense. They were getting lit up in the first half. They knew something had to change. So to set the tone like this early on their opening drive of the third quarter and get a stop on 3rd, that should really...
And he loses the ball deep in his own end. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit.
And that was almost a huge mistake by special teams. On the punt return, fumbling the football, they are so lucky that they jumped on that ball, and that their offense is now going to take the field, because that could have been disastrous.
He'll pull it on the read. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit.
Well, he chews up yards. I mean, that was really quick, really decisive. Design quarterback runs are very difficult to stop, and you could tell he's got some ability to make big plays. Thank goodness they got him on the ground, and it wasn't a bigger play than it could have been.
Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
And those little chunks keep annoying the crud out of you when you're on defense. It's just putting them in easy situations, chewing up 4 to 6 yards at a pop like that. Put you in a bad situation as a defensive coordinator. What do I call? Either way, priority number one, we got to stop the run.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Singleton. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Aller trying to get to it. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And this offense has had a great day, and they've put some big plays together. But the last 2 plays, man, getting a little complacent. They got to protect their quarterback. That's back-to-back sacks. The offensive line has to do a better job.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive.
Scratching my beard, bro. My bad.
After ending in a punt, they'd like to be more productive this time, David. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. He's starting to get in touch with his inner Joe Montana as the Irish are moving the ball up top.
And I think that's always the question with the Irish every year is who's going to play quarterback. We know their brand and we know who they are, but are they going to get ballers at that position? Are they going to get a great Ian Book, a great Brady Quinn? That's the next step. And if they find that guy, Notre Dame can do everything they want to do and be great in college football.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Looking downfield, it's Ramsey. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver, who can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's Singleton. At the 45, on his way. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets them up, makes the big play out to the left.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. They're such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Spins away. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Washington State is getting dominated today, and friends, the folks in Pullman deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker. They're trailing by 14 to New Mexico State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point, I think...
And they get to the quarterback and knock
Have you
him
seen
down
Monkey
at
Man,
the
AJ?
16.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing
I'm gonna watch it
back
today.
end.
It's
You need
just
to
an
win up
action
front.
movie.
Those guys got to get to the quarterback, do a great job
Straight
rushing
action.
the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
That 1st down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down from the 16. Dropping back, it's Ramsey. Fires into traffic, picked off. Touchdown, Penn State! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback.
All right, that's fine. Oh, you better go pay for it and come back and play some games.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm here, bro.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip.
Yep.
He's got the tight end. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
I'll head there. Actually, somebody, I'm gonna switch dude if we're doing. I gotta be faster out there.
And with the pressure on him, the quarterback goes down, and we've played 3 quarters here.
Penn State 49, Notre Dame 28.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. They'll go to the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. This Nittany Lion defense has just been suffocating. The front 7 has been dominant. Guys like Jack Ham would be proud.
Yeah, just big, physical, just owning the guys up front. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. The Penn State D-line just dominating this football game.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Well, trailing this much in the 4th quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And the pass is intercepted. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. They go to the ground. Keeps the legs moving. The Nittany Lions get it past the sticks.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that 1st down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Now on 1st down from the 28. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
Handoff to the lone back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Leaves it with the running back. Tough sledding in there, picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. And the Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up. On 4th down, going to the air. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got...
Yeah, bro, do everything, man.
They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
The outstanding game has taken care of the football. Now, late in the game, you got the lead. That 1st down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here.
The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They bring him down,
Got
and he's
AJ.
going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Turns it on in midfield. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. The Nittany Lions with the 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Singleton.
Small game.
Motherload, hit X.
But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Allard. They're setting up the screen.
Yeah.
Open space at the 25. They'll make the stop,
been a
but not
bounce.
before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And the stomping has commenced.
Yeah, and how about this offense, man? Putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal. Going on the road, handling these conditions in game 1, they've done a phenomenal job.
And the extra point was good. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Penn State 56. Notre Dame 28.
He'll bring it out. It's Young. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Damn.
See, it's fucking. Just caught him behind. Oh, yeah, he got that bitch pregnant, boy.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Cooper, I wish I played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The back goes in motion. To the air, it's Ramsey. It's caught. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got
After
the
every
1st
shot.
down.
Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman.
And I
No,
think
he
this
doubled,
offense
man.
is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment, because today, oof, it was not a good day.
Still on his feet at the 45. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Running back searching for a hole. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Looking for a man. It's Ramsey. They're bringing heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And man, is that a just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game. And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on 4th down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it.
And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. It's incomplete as the 2-pointer fails, and I guess unless they were concerned about games of chance, there wasn't really a reason to try to do that, but this game is over. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
Yeah.
If you love offense,
But dog can get me for a little bit. I got to get
game,
something to eat.
Both
Man.
offenses going up and down the
back.
field. Seemingly it will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense options.
See ya.
He didn't really get too
I'll
much
let
of
you.
that stuff, but, you know, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get one, actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
You said what now? Yeah, I'm still there.